It's not the war or the poverty that kills people's minds. I personally wonder why the spirit of the mother never appears. Because Setsuko always wanted to see her mother. It would be natural for the mother to appear at the end with Seita. And because Seita was desperate to meet his father, the father could have appeared as well, so that they can be together again. There's even a scene where the four take a photo under the cherry blossom. It would be reasonable to have their father and mother join in at the end, if it's about them having no choice but to die. So why just the two of them? I think the answer to this is related to the core theme of this film. We're running out of time, but let's see your answers. They're still alive? I don't think so. Their parents are still alive? Nope. Why didn't I think of that? Yes, a lot of people think it's a story about Setsuko and Seita. The souls of the parents have already departed. Redemption of Seita, people die alone. It's about confession. The parents were also hikikomori. Because Seita tied Setsuko down? Good point. Well then, it's just my imagination, but here's my own answer to this question. They couldn't go to heaven where their mother was. They couldn't go to hell either. In Dante's Divine Comedy, it's called purgatory. Purgatory means a prison where people are detained. People who can't go either to heaven or to hell end up in purgatory. They are allowed to go to heaven after purifying themselves from their sins through torments. That's how it is defined in Catholicism. People have different views on this. Because Seita is trapped in purgatory, he must face his sister's death even in 1988, when the film was released. Takahata understands his eternal suffering. He understands it, but states that even so, he has to relive it over and over again. It sounds a bit brutal, but he says Seita has no choice. Seita has been facing that pain for such a long time, and he knows that it's painful, but there's no other choice. He depicts Seita as a boy trapped in purgatory right from the beginning. That's why the story starts from the Sanomiya station. There are two scenes where Seita looks straight at the camera, and the first one is at the very beginning. He looks straight at the camera when he says, "I died on the night of September 21st, 1945. Another scene is at the very end, when Seita says, "It's late, go to sleep." And Setsuko sleeps on his lap. They're both ghosts already. When Setsuko sleeps, Seita looks straight at the audience and then looks away at the streets of Kobe. What is he trying to say? Why doesn't he look at us when Setsuko wakes up? That's because he can't when Setsuko is awake. I'll talk about this mystery in the second half. I think this is the scariest part of the story. We'll also talk about who killed Seita and Setsuko. You can't blame so many things such as the selfishness of Seita, their aunt, and so forth. The reason why Seita had to die is the scariest part of this story. I'll talk about it in the second half. Okay, let me see the result. I talked for an hour. The more you know about Takahata, the more interesting it gets. Miyazaki is a genius, but Takahata is a monster. In the documentary film called Ghibli Kingdom of Dreams and Madness, Takahata rarely appears. Miyazaki has a short temper and often yells, "Don't take a photo!" or "That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen." But a few days later, he comes back and asks you for your opinion. Whereas when Takahata says no, it's a clear no. When someone says to him, "Please understand, everyone is in trouble because of you," he suddenly gets angry and says, "I'm not causing anyone any trouble. I'm the one who is in trouble." He is such a handful.
すごい困った人なんですけども、
Okay, let's see the result.
すごいな。
Wow!
後半
Thank you very much.
すごい怖い話。
The second half will be really scary, so beware.
よろしくお願いします。
See you then.
サロンはですね、
So, the next Saturday, we will have a gathering. So, those of you who live in Tokyo, do come along.
よろしければ参加してください。あと次週
Next week, we will finally dig deep into Sapiens. Okay, the latter half now begins. Let's switch.
変えてください。Thank you for watching until the end. I am the most famous Otaku King in Japan, Otaku King Toshio Okada. I started planning to talk overseas about animations and movies popular in Japan in English. Before long, I'm planning to add English subtitles to movie talking in Japanese, so please look forward to it. If you ask a question in this comment field of this video, maybe I will talk about comments as a theme. We welcome the people who are interested in the forefront of Japanese otaku culture, and those who want to hear stories of interesting animations and movies. So please subscribe our channel. If there is good relation, I will get better and I will do my best. Thanks.